Welcome to Grand Piano Truth, your number one choral podcast in Southern Africa, where we sit down with the voices that are shaping the choral landscape here in South Africa. Today, I've got two gentlemen from CANTARE DIO Choral Festival. It's new. We don't know about it. They are here to explain everything to us so that we can have a glimpse of it. Gentlemen, welcome to Grand Piano.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Before we get to the heart of this conversation, I will give you opportunity to introduce yourself, your name, your role in this festival.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Sia. My name is Reginald, or Reggie.
Yes.
Bosman Morafo. I hail from Togoza in the East Rand. And within this organization, that's CANTARE DIO Choral Festival.
Yes.
CANTARE DIO Choral Festival is a flagship of the company called Global Policy Insights,
Okay.
which I work there as the director, the founder.
Yeah.
And that's my role. I'm the CEO of the company, CEO of the organization. So that's basically, in short, my role.
So you are CEO of CANTARE DIO Choral Festival.
That's correct. That's correct.
Coming to you, sir.
Thank you, Sia. My name is Silva
Okay.
Nguna
Yes.
from Katleo.
Okay.
I'm the co-founder of the company GPI.
Okay.
So that GPI made it through to create this other one, CANTARE DIO.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with the purpose of getting the people together, especially in that space of music, because
Yes.
if you check the space, it's slowly dying down. So with us coming, we need to empower those communities. If you can check where those choirs will be coming from, we need to identify the young talent.
Yeah.
So that's basically it. Yeah.
Let's talk, guys. Let me start with you, Toji. What inspired the creation of CANTARE DIO?
Well, CANTARE DIO. Let me first try to define the word CANTARE DIO.
Yeah.
CANTARE DIO is a Latin language, and it translates directly to English as "sing to God."
Okay.
That's sing to God. That's where we are. Because I want to believe that that's where our foundation is as people, as human beings. That's where we first find our direction as to how to navigate life. We attach when we get hold on to the apron strings of the Almighty God. So this CANTARE DIO Choral Festival is inspired by the changes that we need to bring into the communities, various communities in South Africa in general. All the terrains, you name, even our neighboring countries.
Yeah.
But as we always say, charity begins at home.
Exactly.
So this CANTARE DIO, through it we realized a particular gap that needs to be bridged. This gap goes directly to the wants, the needs that are in our communities. There's a whole lot of rather a plethora of needs that we that have identified. They have been there even previously. They are still there, and because we revere this kind of music so much, we tend to not use it appropriately in terms of making sure that we bring the community together, and we do something through what we are used to, what you love most. When you talk about a black man or a black person, you associate directly with the rhythm, music, melody. That's us through choral music. That's us through classic music. It also transcends such crowns as even dancing. My own better half, my own wife, used to be a very good ballroom dancer.
Yeah.
And when you take all these genres together and put them in one space, you realize that if you could put them together, they can really, craft something special.
Your ballet dance.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because you have to have classical music
Absolutely.
to do ballet.
Absolutely. To do that, So the background voices, those beautiful voices that have been churned in various, playrooms and training rooms through various choral masters, if I could put it that way. This is where we realize that there's a very huge role that can be played by what we do, especially within the choral fraternity.
Yes.
So the foundation lies right there where we say, through the choral music, we can be able to uplift our communities in many ways. Like, for instance, the traditional, or rather cultural question that I always ask is, when I grew up through or under a particular discipline. And I think I'm one of those who are most fortunate to have been taken through through this particular music, which is choral music, that disciplined me, that guided me.
Yes.
So I could be able to navigate life better. And so it's only now that I say, okay, fine, I have been on these platforms. I have been a chorister. I'm still a chorister. And that's where it begins. But what has been different now, when I take things and I analyze, the analogy that I draw thereof, what's different from then when I sang as on the stage within a choir as a chorister, and beyond that, as someone who's now looking at this from a distance and say, what can be crafted out of this particular music? There is a community somewhere that I live in. There is a community somewhere that someone lives in, and they celebrate the same music that I celebrate.
Yes.
That I like, that I listen to, be it on radio or television. I listen to choral music, classic music. But what change can I bring to someone's life? What can this organization, CANTARE DIO, bring to someone's life? A child that's growing, that has been integrated into a choir in a school. What changes can we bring there? Because our kids, unfortunately, are losing direction.
Yes.
We no longer have that strong moral fiber in our communities. Parents are struggling as a result of those kids that are growing up. And remember, we always say a child is not a child, your own child only.
Yes.
A child is nurtured by the community.
Exactly.
So we come onto this platform, into this terrain, as being filling up that role. Filling up that role and say, myself as a parent, you as a parent, the next person as a parent, and someone who conducts a choir as a parent, and getting those choristers from schools. We should play a role in making sure that we nurture those kids. They grow up in the straight and narrow, so that they don't get lost.
Yeah.
This is the essence and the perspective from which you're coming from.
Yes.
With regard to the CANTARE DIO Choral Festival going forward.
Yeah.
I can dissect this in so many ways.
Yes.
But I think the core here is the community development, community upliftment.
Mr. Ngun,
Mr. Sia.
we can't lie. Everyone who's coming into the space always saying, I'm doing this for community to benefit. But after that, we don't see anything like that.
Yeah.
That's where we differ from the others.
Assure us.
Yeah. Firstly, I'll tell you about our background.
Yeah.
We used to sing at school. We used to stay behind. They used to make us sing in a choir. They used to make us go to the hall at the primary school level. So you're gonna go there, so me, dom sa do do. Those days. But remember those days. You go to school, after school you remain for that.
Yeah.
But when you go home now, it's late. You don't have time to go to the street and whatever.
Yes.
Like nowadays.
Yes.
So nowadays, 2:00 from school, Shaila, you go home. What do? You go play with the other kids and so on. That's where the wrong influences come.
Yes.
So now you need to, that particular gap, we need to fill it in. And not only for temporarily,
Yes.
So we need this to be start and going forward, whereby if you can check, our choirs are coming from parishes, churches, you understand? So that's where kids are forming those youth things, choirs and whatever. This gentleman here, I met him over 30 years ago from our parish. And all we used to do is to music, to sing in a parish.
Sure.
He used to be the conductor and so on.
Yes.
You understand? So when you look, when it dies down from the school and the churches still have that flame. Now, those particular choirs that we have, like from church parishes, they also take people that are non-parishioners, those young kids. Now, so we need to create something whereby those people will have a motivation to. You understand? So that will be motivating them to come, even their friends will be invited and so on. So that once we do that, we're gonna, identify that particular voices that are lost somewhere. We need to discover the undiscovered. So there are very beautiful voices there to sing on choral music, but they're not exposed. So we need to dig deeper so that we take out those kids from the streets, from the drugs, all those things. So that's what we need to do. So they will develop something that they will enjoy and love the most. That's the whole idea.
So you're not creating only a festival event. You're creating institution.
Absolutely. I think I like the way you put it in terms of institutionalizing this project.
Yes.
In an institution in so many ways, because look, even through our workshops, it will tell you that we have taken a different direction.
Yes.
Look at our prescriptions; they tell you something about the background of this organization. If everyone could go on our website, could go on the programs such as the Grand Piano, and see our prescriptions.
Yes.
Even going forward from next year going on, they'll see that we have a particular choice of pieces that we see.
Yes.
That is both African and Western. We don't deviate from our focus, from what we need to unearth, from what we need to do, from what we need to achieve through this organization, through this festival. This festival is not just a choral music festival. It's not a platform where you just say you're going to sing. We have people, we have choirs that are going to sing on the stage, win and go home. It's sort of a movement. A movement because we have a goal.
Yeah.
The objective that we have in place is to make sure that what the government has put in place as a measure of, or rather for it, through the departments such as social development,
Yes.
even the schools, the Department of Education, and all those related departments or ministries in our government, when they come together for this kind of organizations and support this kind of initiatives, they realize that they will even be able to reach more kids, to reach into the depth of our communities. The government must have another arm to reach to the community, to reach the abyss of the community.
Yes.
And that's through other arms, such as the CANTARE DIO CHORAL Festival. So hence I say it's a movement. It's another way of saying it's a vehicle. Come, jump on, let's go. Hence we say, when you say it's an institution, indeed it is an institution, because this is where you find that we have silent and sleeping giants out there. Sleeping giants in the sense that when you make an analogy, I can talk about the likes of our great Gauteng choristers. We can talk about our Kopano chorus. We can talk about our Voice of the Nation. And the maestros there, the SA singers, the VUT choir, you name them. We are talking about those that we know. What about the giants that are coming and are not known? Who holds these peoples, the choir masters, with the hands and say, let's move, The space that you have maybe imagined that only belongs to the giants.
Yeah.
You also belong there. Come, let's support you. Let's be able. Let's make sure that you gain that confidence. That's a bit lacking, and on the same breath, we are helping the choir masters that are still coming up to have the confidence
Yes.
to ascend the stage and display the best that they prepare every time behind closed doors.
Yeah, Reggie, there's a lot of festivals,
Yes.
competitions. How are you going to maneuver in between? Because there's clashes of dates, there's a lot of things happening, because there's a lot of festivals. Now you creeping in.
Yeah.
We're bringing something different.
Yeah.
For the beginning.
Yeah.
This is gonna be yearly event.
Yes.
So now people, they will only hear about this one this year. And then manner in which we have approached, the manner of approach, is gonna make people come. Those who will come this year will go like, wow, where were those people all along? You understand? Because there's too many scattered voices that are unpolished diamonds, black diamonds, in which those are the voices that we need to bring.
Yes.
So you ask the important question that, what are you gonna do differently? Those choirs that will be coming here in Gauteng this time, when they go home, they will also have a task in their community given by us, and we're gonna be there with them as well to fulfill that. And also, as year in, year out, we're gonna be having those here in Gauteng. We started by combining two regions, the East and Johannesburg.
Okay.
Now, we're going to go now to maybe Far Eastern, to Val, and so on, metros. And then we're going to now go to other provinces, including the very rural areas where the kids walk distance to school and come back. We're going to go into those ones as well. So we're going to make this thing, we're going to make South Africa safer.
Yeah.
We're going to make those kids having something to follow. You understand what I'm saying? Because lots of those kids, they're lost. They go to school, they come back, nothing.
Yes.
You understand? That's why they go into drugs, they do that and do that. So if you check previously, people did not have time.
Some they go to choirs, they come back with nothing.
They go to choirs, come back with nothing.
You come Joburg for 2 days. You go back home, you face reality there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's no food.
Exactly.
But
There's no electricity.
one more other thing that it's making those people lose that morale is because when they come, person, they can come to Johannesburg for auditions, but you can see that there's a talent here. You just need to polish it. But what you do, you reject it.
Yes.
Instead of taking that, mold it, make it shine. You build it. So they don't have time to that. But we've got patience and time to do that. We've got resources to do that. That's what makes us different from the others.
Yeah.
And when it comes to your question again,
Yeah.
Mr. Pungulo, as to now, a sense of gripping in, into the whole
busy schedule,
web of choral
Yes.
landscape. There are competitions. I can name the likes of now that's coming up towards end of this this year, the Tirompani. That will be in the northwest.
Yes.
And it's still coming up again in the coming year, and others, of course.
Yes,
that-
your
that
Buamoloto,
your Buamoloto, your bomb. Yeah, they're all there.
Yes.
And then we're coming up. There's now CANTARE DIO CHORAL FESTIVAL. Okay. I think I discussed this briefly with the likes of Okulu Khadebe, and we coupled on this and said, okay, fine. I think we need to sit down and see how we can sync our calendar with what is happening in the choral space right now in our countries. And of course, there are days that are open. And we are willing to also come on board with other organizers and make sure that we are in sync.
Exactly.
Instead of this to seem as though we are in we are two bulls or 3 or 5 bulls fighting in one kraal. Rather, we sit down and see where we can work together. And make sure that we are this one huge community of festivals of song in the choral space, and make sure that we are one unit. Wherever we're going to travel in the width and breadth of this country, we're going to leave something that says CANTARE was here.
Sure.
And we don't want to own the space alone, because we know that this space is owned by a number of festivals, organizers, you name them. We come together and do something beautiful. That's I think the route we're going to take as far as the calendars and making sure that we don't clash with others is concerned.
In these competitions, there's sometimes a team in Joburg.
Right.
There's a team in Eastern Cape, Cape Town. Are you having those teams, or you have people in mind that you can give them tasks, organize there, we are coming?
I think, let me allude mostly to what I've already put across with regard to, community building, or rather building our communities. Right now, I've said charity begins at home.
Yes.
Home, because we are the Gauteng residents. So we start home.
Yes.
So we have a team here at home.
Yeah.
That's going to work on this. That's working on this. So when we go to, let me just quickly cite this particular example.
Yeah.
Within Gauteng itself, we have about 5 regions. You have your Ekurhuleni.
Yes.
You have your Johannesburg.
Yeah.
You have Tshwane. You have West Rand. You have Sedibeng. These are the 5 regions.
Yeah.
And within these 5 regions, we're going to make sure that we run our competitions on each, or rather in each of those. Now we have a team that's going to run in Gauteng, which is the team that's in place at the moment.
Okay.
Right? But when we now disperse that 10% that goes towards the community, we identify those organizations within the very communities that we hold or we host the competitions in. If we are in Ekurhuleni, for instance, we identify an organization there and we support that organization. We move on to Tshwane. We're going to do the same thing. It's not going to work for us, or rather go towards our direction, our objective. If we could say we are now running in Tshwane, but we support an organization in Ekurhuleni, that won't correlate with what our objective is or is based on. So I'm trying to respond to your question as to whether we have teams around the country.
Yeah.
This says to you, as we move to other regions, as we move to other provinces, we are going to identify people that we're going to work with within those communities, because we empower as we go. We don't only empower where you're coming from, but we empower as we go. And make sure that if you belong in the Eastern Cape, for instance, if you belong in the KwaZulu-Natal, we have a team there that's going to work with CANTARE DIO. And we empower those people, and we empower the organizations that are the residents of that particular community. That's how we're going to go about it.
Mr. Ngun, there's a lot of NGOs in our communities. Some are doing exactly the same thing. How are we going to identify who's going to get 10%, who's not going to get?
Wow. On that one, we've got a model that we've created.
Okay.
So the model together, when you are in the Ekurhuleni, for instance, there is more than 1,000 or so.
Yeah.
So the model that we created is going to identify, because they also belongs to forums. So those forums, each and every organization has got a different goal.
Yes.
In which those are the ones that we can say we're going to start here. But we don't end there. As this thing grow, we also grow with them. And maybe we bring another one. Let's say we give to 2 of them. Maybe we're going to end up giving to 10 of them. You don't know, depending on the capacity.
Yes.
Because remember, we give 10% for that particular community, for instance. So that 10%, when you start, it's going to be maybe small margins, but as time goes, it's going to grow bigger and bigger, and that's when you make the second bigger on that particular.
Yes. No, I get you.
And the version, just to augment that statement there, and coming directly to your to your question as well, as to how we are going to identify those that qualify.
Yes.
The qualification is comes through vetting. It comes through quite a robust vetting that is with regard to what the organizations present themselves as in their various or respective communities. NPOs come in different forms.
Yes.
NGOs come in different forms. But there are those that work with, or rather are answers to the communities. There's a plethora of needs in our different communities. Other NPOs could be maybe focusing mainly on making sure that there's no kid that goes to school on empty stomach. That they eat in the morning. Maybe through feeding schemes, for instance, that work directly with the schools.
Yes.
Now, how we do this is to make sure that our NPOs, our NPCs, our NGOs bring their profiles. They bring their profiles, and we now start vetting them. How we vet them is to make sure that, number one, they are compliant.
Yes.
Because we need to make sure that when we go to the community and support the community through those NPOs, NPCs, NGOs, they are in a legal position. That is in terms of compliance in every way that the government has put the regulations in place for. So that's how we're going to do our vetting. It's not only us who do the vetting. We have a team in our organization that does the vetting. So that's how we're going to identify those organizations.
Team of professionals.
Yes,
absolutely.
Because what we are doing most in our choirs, in our organizations.
Yes.
We take the same choristers who don't have skills to do this and
Mm.
make them do this.
Exactly.
Then
You keep them.
it goes wrong.
Yeah.
Because this is a chorist.
Absolutely.
Ne?
Absolutely.
Now you're taking him and make him this financial what. Then the finances disappear. Then
Then becomes a problem.
becomes a problem. Yeah.
Also, the reason why I'm saying there's a model that we use, I don't want to go deeper into it. However, you see, many of those organizations, they don't have their books in place in terms of vetting, compliance, and so on.
Yes.
Because now, most of them, they can get whatever that you give it to them, but no one's going to tell you where the money went, and so on. So, are you going to give them to those? Those that you're going to empower? That's why I'm saying there's a criteria that we use. So, we need to make sure that this goes into the hands of the people that are clean. They've got clean audits. They've got everything in place. They can answer to any cent that went into their coffers and so on, to the benefit of the community.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at.
You have your Mr. Nomanyam as music director and chief adjudicator.
Absolutely.
Take us through that.
Man. I think I can, if I were to be given ample time, it would be until next week that I talk about the man. He's someone that I have known for a while now, Mr. Nomanyama, the maestro.
Yeah.
When I first, let me start here. I sang in a choir in the East End, choristers that fed also into the Yo-Yo Kopano today. And I also have been a member of the Cataracts choristers, back in the day. We still are very close because we even have a group, a WhatsApp group in that of Cataracts choristers members. So after that, I think for all these years, I have also, came across different people, came across different maestros,
Yes,
choir
yes,
masters.
yes.
And then from the year 2011, that's when I think I mostly got to know Mr. Nomanyama.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's been quite a while, it's been quite a while. So, Mr. Nomanyama, when I sat there and he came across as our conductor, there's always, every time, there's something that you could pick or you could take home. You could just tear a leaf out of what he would put across to you, with regard to his experience. In its depths, wherever, in its deepest form you can think of, that he imparts to the choristers. That's when I knew about him, and we got to know each other as well. And up to today, hence why I realized that, I have known him for this long.
Yes.
There are qualities that I've identified as far as he's concerned. And the most befitting person that can be the music director and the chief adjudicator, the advisor in the music space, in this instance, for this organization is Mr. Vumile Nomanyama. He's quite revered. I honor him in so many ways because of his knowledge. Hence why
So his role
His role basically is to make sure that the organization, when it comes to the prescriptions,
yes,
it's proper. That's his role, and to make sure that how the adjudication is conducted is proper. How our adjudicators are chosen is proper.
I'm thinking of something about education.
I'm basing this on experience I have over the years. Well, it's a pity I cannot lay it here. It would bring some sort of a controversy, so I cannot bring it here. But we're looking for that professionalism, transparency in how we're going to do things. That's one crown as well. That's going to be the highlights of this organization as far as adjudication is concerned. Because adjudication, it's either going to make or break a choir.
Exactly.
It's either going to make or break a conductor. So how it's done is quite important.
And breaking a choir, you're breaking the organization.
You're breaking the community.
You're breaking the community.
So the approach thereof is supposed to be professional, transparent, unpoliticized. That's why we said he must come on board and be the guardian of this. When we are behind closed doors and run the organization from administration, from running the company at large, let's have someone with the knowledge who can be able to identify and know that because I have done this, I have gone through this, and because this is a different organization altogether, this is how we're going. This is the direction we're taking. Hence, his presence in the organization.
Gentlemen, one thing I noticed on your post, there's no woman there.
There are women.
There are.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't see them on the poster.
They are women. They are. They are behind closed doors. But definitely, come the day of the event, and even before then, I think when this coming Saturday, the whole team will be together. Same place that we were in Albertine. When are we going to put together the whole team?
Yes.
That's where they're even in the majority.
Oh, okay. No, that's better.
Yes.
That's better. You have Mr. Lerato Murafo as music coordinator.
Yes.
What is his role as music coordinator?
He's the one who makes sure that the music that's being distributed does not differ from the prescriptions that have been set.
Yes.
And he is the one that makes sure that the music that's going to be sung is relevant. Remember, he forms part of a music team.
Yes.
When this started, I'm one of those who prescribed. But I told them that because we have Mr. Nomanyama as their head,
Yeah.
and we have Mr. Lerato Morafo as the coordinator,
Yes.
and we have Mr. Tulane Hlachwayo
Yeah.
as the adjudication desk
register. Yeah.
registrar. This is our music team. The team that I have now put on pilot to run with the music administration, affairs, everything, when we look into other things.
Yeah.
So Mr. Lerato Marafo is the one who makes sure that the choirs that have been affiliated for the competitions have received the music and on time, and they are aware of other information that's supposed to be that should reach them on time, so that they don't find themselves on the back foot with regard to them preparing for the competitions. So that's what he does, and he works hand in hand with Mr. Tulane Hlachwayo.
Yes.
Mr. Tulane Hlachwayo is the one who makes sure that the adjudication desk or table, after they have collated the marks, and they have done everything as far as adjudicating is concerned, he is the liaison between the desk and Mr. Nomanyama.
Okay.
And now Mr. Nomanyama has to see to it that as well in that space, everything has been done and audited correctly. That's the most important thing. It must be done correctly so that we don't kill our choirs, we don't kill our conductors, we don't kill our choristers. So this is the machine that has been oiled together. Yes.
Now I get you. Then my question will be, I think outside there's a hope that something big is coming.
Yeah.
How is the registration of the choirs so far here in Gauteng?
In Gauteng, things are going well, especially in the region that has been identified. We have already said that we have taken Ekurhuleni and Johannesburg, put them together, and the response has been quite good. Right now, I can confirm four choirs that have affiliated already, and for a competition that is only starting, I can say it's a good start.
Exactly.
And we are still moving on. Before the competitions, surely we'll have quite a number of those on board. However, let me just bring this dimension on the table, just so you are aware and the nation is aware of what is going on. We have assumed another, or rather a different, it's another way of accommodating the choirs.
Yes.
We see that we have realized that they are pressed with time with regards to what has been prescribed. So now we have opened the platform to the choirs to come on board with the songs that they have prepared. They already know, but they are within the precepts of Christianity in a sense of the prescriptions. Look at our prescriptions. You'll see that it's Christianity.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if there's something that they have prepared, it could be from the works of Ositi Ngobe. It could be from the works of Lehlebiada.
Yes.
It doesn't matter who that is. Even the short hymns, Western, African, what they have prepared before, they can come on stage and display those instead of focusing on what has been prescribed by CANTARE. We are starting, and we see that because they are pressed with time, and they might think that they cannot make it to the date, because we are left with only about 2 weeks. So they can just come and display what they have prepared and what they already know.
So they will submit, but this is the song. Maybe how much time are you giving them to submit?
Well, because this is what they have already done. They know the music already that they've done so far. We are giving them until because this is going to be on the 14th. We are giving them we are giving them until the 8th or the 10th for them to have submitted everything.
Yes.
Because on the 13th rather not right on the 12th, we'll be sitting down with the music team. And by then, we shall have posted a list of the choirs that are going to perform.
Exactly, yeah.
So they should make sure that between the 8th, between the 8th and the 10th, they have submitted their names, their profiles, and the songs that are going to perform on the day. That is the Western and the African. So that's the touch on it in terms of making sure that we accommodate those that think to prepare those that have been prescribed would be late for them.
I saw something with different prizes. Gold, silver,
correct.
platinum. Yeah.
Your platinum section, in the regions, our choirs win 20,000. That's the first choir in the platinum section. In the gold section, it's 15,000. In the silver section, it's 10,000.
Who should be in the platinum, silver, gold?
That question is relative. It all depends on the fitness,
The strength.
your strength.
Performance.
If you feel that I qualify for the platinum, get on it. You are most welcome.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and we don't have a particular criteria in as far as choosing the choirs, or rather, categorizing them. You know your strength. If I have a choir that sings in the church,
yeah.
and I know that, okay, fine, let me tackle the silver section. I cannot be in the same space as those which can be in the platinum.
Gold.
And I'm going to just annihilate myself.
Okay.
I cannot take that risk.
So I have to choose myself. We have to choose as a choir.
Exactly.
Which category are we?
Absolutely.
Okay. Your prizes?
So the prize is there, and so that's the silver. We have done away with the bronze section because of the time constraints.
Yes.
And realizing that we really never had any response as far as the bronze section is concerned, so we have replaced that with the male and female ensembles.
Oh, okay.
That are going to also perform in the competitions. So that the male and female also, it's a similar price to the silver, which is 10,000 each for those that win the first choir. Then from here, from the regions, we go on to identify the winners in each region. That will now sing in the province, the provincial championships. From the provincial championships, that's where the only two categories that proceed is the platinum and your gold.
Oh, okay.
Platinum in the province, the winner, the champ in the province, will walk away with 150,000.
Yeah.
That is in the platinum section.
Yes.
In the gold section, the winner is going to take home 75,000.
Yeah.
That's in the province.
Yes.
Now we are identifying or determining the champ in the platinum section in the province. That will now be able to proceed to the national. We call it the CANTARE DIO National Laureate, the champ of champs. You mentioned the dates that are in on our calendar. As far as the other competitions are concerned, and I want to go back to that again and say we are definitely going to sit down with the other organizers and make sure that our days don't clash.
Yes.
It's only good and credible to do that. That we tie ourselves together with the others, because we are not in competition amongst ourselves,
Yes.
but we're making sure that we compete. We compete on the stage for the choirs to bring change in our communities. So when you go to the national CANTARE DIO National Laureate, which is the champ of champs, that's where the winner takes all. We don't have the second or third. So the first there, the winner will go home with just above 800,000. That's the winner from the national. That's after we have gone through the other regions in the other provinces.
800,000.
800,000. That's going to be on the table.
The winner takes all.
The winner takes all. That's it.
No sharing.
And beyond that, we are the organization is going to make sure that we identify an international artist
Yeah.
in the same space. I can talk about the likes of your Andrew,
Yeah.
and other choral composers or choral performers, be it your soloists as well, your trios, your quartets, your double quartet, you name them. We are going to bring them there in the same space. Then now the champ is going to sing, because we are going to identify voices elsewhere from those which will have affiliated in the organization. The music team is going to identify voices that are going to form the industrial choir that belongs to the organization. That choir will sing on the same stage with the champs and the international artist,
Yes.
where we are going to now make sure that we bring on every organization, every company, even the government itself, to raise funds for the needy. Because we said we are about the community.
Yes.
That's the bigger picture. Hence, why CANTARE DIO CHORAL Festival is different, from what we have known before.
You didn't mention your number one, number two in province. What do they get? Your number 2, 3.
Your number one in the regions, your number two in the regions, which is in the or rather you're saying in the platinum.
Province.
In the province.
Do you start in provincial or you start regions?
We start regions. Then we go provincial.
Okay.
We get winners in the regions. The first one, as I've said, platinum 20,000, gold 15,000, silver 10,000.
Okay.
Male, female 10,000. So we don't have a second. We don't have a second winner there in those.
Okay.
Right. It's only trophies and the participating certificates.
Okay.
Then we go to the province. You get the first winners. The second winner, there's no prize money there, but the trophies there,
Okay.
and the participation certificate is there
Certificate,
for recognition. So these are only the first prizes for the first choirs only. Now here's a twist. Those that have registered for the gold section, and they go to the province, because remember I said from the regions you go to the province with only 2 categories, the platinum and the gold. Right.
Yeah.
So when there's a choir in the gold section that has surpassed a particular choir in the platinum section with so many points, let's say for argument's sake there's a choir in the platinum section that has scored about 90 points for a particular rendition. If there's a choir in the standard in the gold section that has scored 91, we are going to pick that choir to compete in the platinum, so they don't rest on their laurels and say no, because I've gathered this number of points in this particular section, therefore I know automatically I'm going. That someone who might kick you out. That's the twist to it.
Yeah. So you're saying in the finals is only
The platinum for now.
platinum.
For now, and I think because we are going to run these, we are looking into having the finals somewhere between October, November.
Okay.
Next year, because we'll be going from the month of January, we'll be going through the regions in the provinces until we determine the champs in those provinces. Then to the national, it might be between October, November.
Yeah.
We are only going there with platinum. But in the year that's coming, maybe 2027, that's where we can now bring on the gold section as well. So that's how it's going to be. But for now, the national is only going to be 9 choirs that will now perform only 3 songs, not only 2. Remember now, it's only 2 songs. It's the Western and the African.
And the winner takes all.
All. Right. But as you go to
you have to trust your adjudication here. 800,000.
Hence why we say it.
Because we can talk and say, look, that 800,000 will give you your 100,000.
Yeah.
Let's be number 1 today.
Sure.
You see the loopholes. This is. I've been on this for a long time. I'm counting over 30 decades in this.
Yes.
I know what has been happening. We are trying to make sure that we can do our level best to make sure that we don't fall in the same pit. The competitions, different organizations, have fallen in the quagmire, and it's very difficult to draw them out of that.
Exactly.
So we are trying by all means to avoid that. Hence why our adjudication desk is composed of different elements. We have our adjudication chief as the music director as well, Mr. Uvumila Nomanyama. That has the world, this whole country on his shoulders in as far as adjudication is concerned. Because those adjudicators on the table must do the right thing. That must be vetted, that must be audited. And Mr. Hlatswayo, Tulani Hlatswayo, has to make sure that what has been done on the desk is correct and independent.
Yeah.
Because it's not just that prize money. It talks to someone. There's no way you're going to perform. There's no way you're going to perform on the stage and you do your best and produce the best and everyone could see. And you have a choir that is substandard to what you did, to how you performed, and take the prize. We have seen that happening.
On that note, we can assure you and the nation that there won't be any room for cheating.
No.
It's going to be properly vetted, getting the proper score for your performance. So there's no room for that.
But Jens, I feel that you are unfair in this fraternity. You know, we're relatively the poorest fraternity.
Right.
Yeah. We're coming from Eastern Cape. We prepare everything coming from Eastern Cape. Come here for the finals. Yeah, man. We hire the buses. I don't know how much the bus from Eastern Cape.
Right.
We do uniform. We must have food. All those logistics. We come here, we become number 2, get nothing, then we go back.
The good thing is that...
How fair is that?
I just want to explain something. When you understand the purpose of the event and you prepare yourself for such, that I'm going there knowingly that the winner takes all. So you need to have a room for that. Because this thing is not hidden. You come knowingly, and here we are sitting here with you in the studio, and we are saying the same thing. Wherever the choir gets, whether it's from KZN, the Pompo, whatever, they know that I'm going there to win. So if I don't win, the winner takes all.
Yeah.
Mr. Pungula, this is one thing also that I
get to Mr. Good.
This is one thing also that I need to bring to your attention. I think it's only today that my partner here knew about a song that has not been published as yet, but that talks directly to the question that you've asked in terms of fairness and unfairness. We have always and always will be saying this is about community development. And when we talk about community, we're not talking about where we come from.
Yeah.
We are talking about the community being the citizens of South Africa. The song that it simply says that we are the change. That only, those syllables talk to you as a chorister, talk to you as a choir master, talk to you as the community, as the government, to say how and what am I going to play as a role to make sure that we are this community. So when those choirs come on board, they don't only take up the space to come through to the competitions on the stage to be the singing choirs. They are part of the change that we all need to see in our country.
Yes.
In our communities. So when you come on board, as he has said, I'll allude to that. It's for you to know that I'm going on this with a purpose. And the purpose, whether I've won or not, I will have played a role in making sure that my community, South Africa as a whole, is the change that I want to see.
Okay.
Right. So, hence, you can try this year. You can be the winner. And remember, this is just similar to playing lottery. You go to the machines, you play with your money, hoping to win. But if you don't win, what do? You might go back again and say, I'll end up winning. You know, it's not a matter. It's not a given that you're going to win. but you work hard.
Also, we can't run away that we have your on this space we have your Kaizer Chiefs, Sundowns, Parades,
yes,
your big ones.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
that going there as let me say as I don't know, those provinces who are still on lower level
Yes.
of choral music.
Right.
You're going there, you meet Kopan, you meet Gauteng, you
Yes.
meet Voices of the Nation.
Correct.
You meet your Eastern Cape Lovedale.
Yes.
Yeah. Here, I'm not standing any chance.
Yes. You know what?
But I will always say that just for you being part of it, you are a winner.
Okay.
Your name will be out there.
Yes.
You got exposure. SADC's going to see them, those who watch from neighboring countries.
Yes.
Even overseas. So that's exposure that they also need to take.
I get you. My following question is I'm talking about your company now straight.
Right.
Yeah. It's helping NGOs.
Yes.
Can, as a choir, maybe write to you, but guys, we have this NGO. It's doing this and this and this, but it's lacking on this and this and this. Can the choirs maybe write to you?
Absolutely. They're welcome.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
they can identify the NGOs and check what's the need,
Of
how
course.
can CANTARE help you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mr. Sia, our company, the Global Polity Insights.
Yeah.
If you go on our website, the www.gpigroup.co.za, you'll realize that we have a number of initiatives. There's one that's called the Pan-African Compliance and Impact Alliance.
Okay.
In short, we call it PASIA. This PASIA is all about making sure that we assist those NPOs, those NPCs, those NGOs. So let me just quickly cite a typical example.
Yes.
There's a choir that still needs is preparing to be part of this, to take part in these competitions. That's based in Springs.
Okay.
This choir is preparing to go overseas next year, and they have specifically put across their needs to the organization and said, we are coming to the competitions. We also need help from the organization, just so that we can make it. And we are going to capacitate that organization. They are mostly from the disadvantaged background.
Yes.
But they have formed a choir. They are in the need for something. So we'll be assisting them in making sure that they reach their goal to get to where they want to get, their destination. So to respond to your question, basically, yes, we do. If a choir comes through and it is registered as an NPO, if they're not registered, CANTARE DIO Choral Festival, as a flagship initiative, directly under the Global Polity Insights, assists choirs, assists NPOs, NGOs, NPCs.
Okay.
Even for compliance as well. Their bookkeeping, their accounting is proper. Their narratives are submitted properly, and they are absolutely compliant. Now we are able to assist them even to make sure that instead of having those personal accounts used as business accounts, we separate their private affairs from the business affairs.
Exactly.
That's the advice also. And this is coupled with the psychosocial support. The psychosocial support that's going to help even the conductors in the choral space, because we have seen others falling by the wayside because they never had that support that's most essential. I can cite a whole lot of them that are from the townships, but today they are the nobodies because no one realized that person is suffering. He has been through this route, but it has never really come to the fore to realize and see the talent, and no one has ever supported that. But through the psychosocial support, we have a professional in organization, a lady for that matter, who is going to be able to take them through various counseling sessions, the conductors workshop only, even the choristers themselves. So we are we are a multifold kind of an organization that's going to assist in different ways in the communities, but our vehicle is going to be this choral music.
Yeah. How are you going to make sure that my choir take 10% to the organization?
Well, in terms of being the choir taking 10%, I wouldn't know exactly. However, there's a way of them responding back into what is it they've done to the community. In terms of our company, whatever profit or whatever that we make sure that the 10% goes to the community.
Yes.
And we encourage the choirs to do the same thing. Not only giving the 10%, and then it does not end there. You need to be there to the community as well.
And I think to also add on that, Mr. Pungula, we are going to make sure that the choirs also play a role in the communities, especially the choirs that will have taken the prize money.
Yeah.
You have won 20,000. You have won 150,000. You have won 800,000. But there's nothing that happens within the very choir that has won the prize, and amongst the members that form the nucleus of this choir. And again, there's nothing that you extend to the community as a choir, but you are able to form that choir that you form with the members that come from the very community that you're supposed to serve.
Yes.
So here is a two-way street. You go, you come back. You give, you take. You know, that's how it's going to be. That's the approach we have assumed.
Yeah.
So we are going to make sure that we get formal reports from the choirs. If from the 20,000 you have won, you have taken, for instance, 2,000 and helped an orphanage there.
Yes.
That is something. You bring the report. Even the organization, we check with the organizations as well. So we have seen that this choir that has affiliate, that is a direct affiliate of these competitions, has done this for you. And we do our own assessments, our own analysis from that.
Okay.
We make sure that as much as we reach our community through our choirs, we form one extended family. That's going to make sure that we are one family throughout the country as a nation. So we are going to make sure that we have those reports. We're not saying the choirs must pay the money back. It's not a pay back the money campaign.
However, one more thing based on that, that my partners elaborated. When the choir comes to this, knowing the mission, like I mentioned, the purpose.
Yes.
The choir wins 20,000, goes to that preschool or whatever it is, orphanage, whatever, and does something. They will write a report back to the organization. We are not going to audit the accounts. We don't need that. But they will be accountable and reasonable into everything. So they might have gone to that one. They report back. We go and check, wow, they've done a change.
Yes.
We might identify another gap that now the organization goes in there and makes another difference on top of what the choir did. Because now we need to reach through that community, through that choir. So the choirs come here, go back, does something. writes a report, we go and check. Remember, even within their choirs, they might have members that are coming from dysfunctional families, all those things that they might need help here and there. For that particular member to make it to the choir, it was a milestone. For that person, it was a sacrifice whatsoever. So they can say, we've got these members here in the choir that comes from this background whatsoever. There's so many reasons that the people come through, So we need to make sure that we reach to those. The choir that can be part of us is identify that, and then we also go and extend our hand throughout.
Gentlemen, what else can you say about your last words?
Well, Mr. Pungula, I think we can talk until next year.
Exactly.
As far as our people are concerned, as far as this kind of projects are concerned,
Yes.
the CANTARE DIO Choral Festival is one unique project. It's one project that I encourage choirs out there to get in touch with. For choirs out there, even those that don't have the confidence to come on stage, to come in contact with. There's a number of choirs out there in our communities.
Exactly.
They are singing, they would like to be part of this. They yearn to be part of this. They lack confidence, because even maybe their own choir master is not able to direct them in as far as the solfa rotation is concerned. Whatever is supposed to be. Because you might go on the stage, might go on the stage thinking that they might go on the stage and sing beautiful voices, but wrong notes. It's possible. So we are saying such choirs must be in touch with the organization itself directly. We are on the website. They can contact us directly on the numbers 079 572 9078 or 068 052 8224.
Okay.
Or even my partner's number, which is 072 695 7733.
Okay.
And they can get in touch with us. We'll also give them.
So website is for CANTARE DIO.
The website, yes, we are there on the website. They can get our contacts there as well.
Okay.
On our website, www.gpigroup.
Or it's GPI Group.
Yes, gpigroup.co.za. That's where they will find us, which is the Global Polity Insights. Okay. So I can talk until the end of the day, until Friday, or until the event is hosted in Alberton on the day. So I'm just pleading with the nation to come through and see the difference that this organization is going to install in our various communities. This is our inaugural event, and that's going to be on the 14th of December. Initially, it was about it was going to be held on the 13th and 14th of December at the Germiston City Hall. But due to the technical issues that are to do with electricity, we have changed the venue to from Germiston City Hall to Alberton Civic Center. Okay. Now for only one day, which is the 14th of December. We had no choice.
So it's provincial.
Now it's regional.
It's regional.
Still, yes. When you go to the province, they are going to know right after we have determined a winner from the regions. We have said, I'll go back a bit, we have said that it's going to be Ekurhuleni and Johannesburg together. Yeah. Then we're going to go to Tshwane, then West Rand, then Citybang. Okay. Right. Sure. After we have got this four, they go to the provincial championships. That's where we're going to determine a champ in Gauteng. the same criteria or route is going to be applied for the other provinces as well, until we come up with 9 or maybe even 10 champs from those provinces, because we might take one choir from the gold section, add up to the platinum section to square up the number, make it 10, and now compete for the 800,000. And on that note, I call upon the nation to come through on the 14th,
Yes.
and see the difference that this competition are bringing up,
Yeah.
and see. I'm even calling upon even our maestros. I know that they are busy in the weekend. That's right after our competitions.
Yeah.
But they should come through, because there's something beautiful they can glean out of this. That's my word.
Talk to your communities.
What I can say to my community is that we are going to uplift them. By doing that, we're going to make South Africa great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. Gentlemen, thank you very much, man, for your time.